to do this video really quick because I have an extremely busy day ahead of me. The kids start school on Monday, which I did not know until my daughter was talking to her grandfather, and she was like, yeah, I can't go hang out with you on Monday. I have to go to school. And I'm like, no, you don't start school for another 2 weeks. And come to find out, yeah, they start school on the 11th. So I have a ton of stuff that I have to do in such a little time. But last night, something had dawned on me. And it was, okay, so I live in Florida now. I moved to Florida from Virginia. I lived in Virginia majority of my life. 34 years I spent in Virginia. But I had been wanting to move to Florida. Like, I've been wanting to move out of Virginia. Like, I got to the point where I just did not feel like myself. Like, I did what I needed to do. I wanted to move forward, but I had an issue with my kid's father, and he wasn't ready to move. He wasn't ready to move, so it was like I just couldn't pick up and leave. So we ended up getting to a point where we could make that move. So I end up in Florida, and I couldn't be more happier because I'm continuing my elevation. But ever since I moved to Florida, I would hear people say, oh, when you going to come back to Virginia? I want to see you when you come back to Virginia. When the next time you're going to visit? The sprinklers cut on. And I'm like, I have a whole life here in Florida. Like, I've been wanting to get out of Virginia for the longest time. Why don't y'all ever say when y'all are going to come down here and visit me? Now, I did have two friends that did come down to Florida. One, she was in Orlando, but she was doing something with her family, so we didn't really get to link up. And plus, it had stormed really bad the entire weekend that she was down here. And Orlando is an hour drive from where I live. And then my other friend, I think she was in Daytona. Daytona that's a couple of hours away from where I live at. So that was like just really kind of hard to get to Daytona along with my work schedule also. But they both did take that initiative when they were down here. It's just our schedules just didn't line up like we wanted it to. But for everybody else, it's always, when are you coming back to Virginia? They want me to come to them, but they don't want to come to me. And then when I'm in Virginia, I have to go to them still. Like, I'm already, like, for one, I only go to Virginia if I absolutely need to be there. I have been back to Virginia 3 times since I moved to Florida. The first time was last year for Thanksgiving. And I'm like, I'm not doing any type of holidays again in Virginia. I'm keeping my holidays down in Florida. And then the second time was when I went to pick my niece up. The third time was when I went to drop her back off in Virginia. And she was only down here for a month. But when I was there, it's them telling me, oh, where are you at? Yeah, pull up on me. Like, why do I still need to pull up on you when I'm already back in Virginia? I'm going to see the people who I really want to see. That's for starters. I'm just going to see who I want to see. And it's usually people that are extremely close to me. And it's not really a lot of people that I'd be wanting to see when I'm back in Virginia. But y'all are not taking any type of initiative to come and see me while I'm in another state. But I have to jump when you say jump. And that's just annoying to me. It's annoying. And do you really think that when I have the free time that I am going to want to plan a trip to come back to Virginia? No, I am going to want to see other parts of the world. Like, my next trip that I'm booking is going to be to Europe. We're going to Europe next year. I'm not worried about going back to Virginia. It's not my fault that other people are stuck and they want to stay in Virginia. They don't want to move around. And it must mean that I'm not that important to them if they're not trying to book a flight to come down to Florida. Like, I get it. Like, people may not have any type of vacation plan. Like, they're not doing anything to Florida. But if you want to see me so bad, how come you can't, like, hey, just come, like, spend the weekend down, like, get your own hotel room or whatever it is, and we can link up? It's never like that. And that just further lets me know that I'm doing the right thing by leaving so many people in the past. Like, and I wouldn't even say like my mom, because my mom, for one, she's afraid of flying. So she's not going to hop on a flight. And she can drive. She said she would drive down here, but that would be a lot for her to drive down here. With her car, and it's just a lot of things for her. So with her and my grandma, they're just not going to come down here. I guess my mom, whenever she gets to the point, she probably will come to Florida. I don't know, but it would take a lot for her to get down here. But for everybody else, like people that I'm cool with, there is nothing stopping them. And no, I do not plan to come back to Virginia to see you. Like, why? I don't understand why people be thinking that they're that special in my life. Like, just because you feel like you're special and to you, you should be special to you. But for me to like alter my life to come back to Virginia to just see you, I'm not doing that. Like, that is just so crazy. The next time I'm hopping a flight is going to be to Europe. And that's if I don't book another trip somewhere else in the United States before then. But who knows? I get random spur of the moments where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go to this place, so we're going to do that. But yeah, I left Virginia for a reason. I'm going to keep continuing, my vision forward. And then not only that, like, they're still doing the same stuff that they're doing before I left. So anytime I go back, it's like y'all are still doing the same stuff. Y'all are still talking about the same people. Y'all are still going to the same spots every weekend. Like, it's the same thing. And it's like I'm stuck in a loop or something like that. Like something really crazy. So yeah, don't have any desire to go back to Virginia unless it's a dire emergency situation, or if I just feel like seeing my mom or something like that. Other than that, don't have any desire to go back there. When I get to where I need to get to, I actually plan on moving my mom down here to Florida. But, that's going to take me like getting a lot of money, and I have to do a lot of stuff to get to that point. So yeah. Have you guys ever been in a situation like that where you're trying to move forward and you have people that are still trying to pull you back? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.